After the slow motion that was the final stages of qualifying yesterday, time to bring things up to speed a little bit. It's the Italian Grand Prix, no pressure on the drivers, but if they could go a bit faster, well, that's what we're all here for, isn't it? The 70th World Championship Italian Grand Prix, the 69th to take place here in the Royal Park at Monza. We're in Italy, the 8th largest economy in the world. It's a long dash to try and sort it all out. With time for the Italian Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go. Leclerc gets away well. Hamilton and Bottas now jockeying for position. And Hamilton coming alongside Charles Leclerc with Bottas now with some free space. Sebastian Vettel behind him. Ricciardo on the outside of Hulkenberg. Leclerc goes into the first chicane ahead and just ahead as well by a matter of inches. And the Mercedes gets a bit
Verstappen at the back, I think. Verstappen in trouble at the back.
Outbraking himself and having to go through the chicane along with Sergio Perez as well.
Broken front wing, I believe, if on the Red Bull that was at the back of the pack.
Hamilton got a little bit pinched, but he's ahead of his teammate Valtteri Bottas. Is into the second chicane we go, and Nico Hulkenberg goes past Sebastian Vettel, the Renault, getting ahead of the Ferrari. That is bad news indeed for the home team. There is the front wing change for Max Verstappen. Soft tyres going on. Will they make it to the end of the race? Is this a big gamble now taken by Red Bull? They're optimistic if they think those tyres can do the whole race, but they need pace.
Drag reduction system DRS rear wings are now enabled.
And we are on board, wow, with Alex Albon, and boy was he late on the brakes there. Carlos Sainz might have thought he was safe, he wasn't, but he's going to fight back now into the first of the two Lesmo corners. Alex Albon on the outside, and Carlos Sainz, and they touch, and Albon goes off onto the gravel, and he's going to lose places as a result of that. Was he squeezed out, and was there enough space? We might need to look at that again. Oh, there's Sebastian Vettel, and he spun. Oh, and he's coming onto the track just as Lance Stroll goes past him as well. And there's anxious faces now on the look of the Tifosi. He must have hit Stroll, and Stroll now comes back onto the track, and Pierre Gasly in the Toro Rosso has to go wide, all down at the Ascari chicane.
Both of those against the regulations, rejoining the track in an unsafe manner.
And look at now, Sebastian Vettel, big damage on his front wing, limping into the pits.
I think I have damage, the front left.
You do have damage, I'm afraid, Sebastian Vettel. Past him goes Perez and Stroll.
He was just right getting on the tail of Valtteri Bottas, so whether there was contact between the two or whether Vettel just ran out of space, then ran out of talent, I don't know.
So that's Sebastian Vettel spinning all on his own. Comes back under the track, oh dear. Now, he might not have seen Stroll, but I don't know if he was looking to see who was coming through.
I just dropped it.
Just came back on the circuit like an idiot.
And I'm sorry, I can't disagree with Lance Stroll's comments there. That is not what you expect from a man as experienced as Sebastian Vettel.
We saw him last year light the rear tyres up in frustration, but then Lance did the same then to a Toro Rosso. Here
Absolutely.
we go. So I'm pretty sure Vettel will take a penalty for that, and well, what goes around comes around.
Yeah, I think by the same token, I think Lance Stroll might be due one as well.
How to pits?
Rear tyres.
Yes.
Rear tyres are gone.
Right, so Ferrari, they say the rear tyres are going. They're trying the undercut here at Mercedes, and Mercedes have been very, very good at predicting Ferrari's tyre life in recent races. Leclerc comes in. Where's Lewis Hamilton? Heading down the back straight towards the parabolica. Hard compound tyres go on, not the mediums, down at Ferrari. Hamilton's going through the parabolica now. 80 kilometres an hour. Charles Leclerc and his Ferrari trundles down the pit lane. Lewis Hamilton crosses the line to complete his lap. He's at full pace as the Renault of Ricciardo, and then Hulkenberg goes through, and there is Lewis Hamilton, and they have just got out ahead down at Ferrari, but Hamilton on medium compound tyre against the hard compound tyre of Leclerc might just have an advantage on this lap. Leclerc to the parabolica, wants to overtake the Renault of Nico Hulkenberg. That is not the easiest thing to do on the inside of the parabolica. Hulkenberg allows it to go past. Now Lewis Hamilton's getting a slipstream from behind the Renault and behind the Ferrari as well. But Leclerc has got DRS again because he went through the detection zone behind the Renault. Hamilton now pulls out to have a go at Leclerc. Leclerc stays ahead by about a car length and a half. This is brilliant racing.
Very smart positioning of his car there from Charles Leclerc. He did, as you say, get some DRS.
He's going for it again, Lewis Hamilton. Got a great exit out of the chicane. Round the curve at Grande they go. Is it a Grande move from Lewis Hamilton towards the De La Roggia chicane? Leclerc's on the inside. Hamilton goes onto the gravel and has to take to the escape road. And you can hear the cheers from Monza all the way back to Stevenage. The Ferrari fans loved it. The home tifosi absolutely loved it. Was there enough cars width there? No. But was he moving to take the racing line, and was he allowed to do so because he was still ahead?
That's a tough call from the stewards. He was preparing for the corner. It wasn't like he defended then moved a second time.
Oh, Ted, Carlos Sainz has left the pit.
Yeah, it's a loose wheel. They had a problem with it. They had a problem with it in the pit stop. They took it off, put it on, took it off again, and then put it on again. And that is such a shame. That's a race retirement. They have to stop, otherwise they would have been disqualified for Carlos Sainz. And he was in a fight. Let's see if there's a safety car. Everyone getting ready down here. He was in a fight with Nico Hülkenberg for P6, P5, P6. Let's let Hülkenberg off the hook on that one.
Yeah, the problem with the wheel gun there. He stopped, he started, and he went, and by the time he'd gone, the realisation was there that wheel was not on properly for the second weekend running. That is Danny Kvyat, who just pitted a lap before, and he is out of the race. And I wonder if that's smoke from his Honda engine or because the brakes are overheating and things are getting a bit hot there. And just past the exit of the first chicane, the Toro Rosso is stranded, and we've got another virtual safety car. It doesn't sound good. Oh dear. Just 20 metres, 15 metres. Oh, it's Leclerc locks up too far behind. Leclerc locks up, goes through the chicane. Hamilton now is right on the rear wing of that Ferrari. And once again to the Curva Grande we go. And Hamilton is going to have a go. Which way this time? Wanted to go round the outside. Has to switch to the inside. Leclerc is making it very difficult indeed by zigzagging from one side to the other of the track. And Hamilton can't force his way past.
And that's some vibrations as well, Leclerc now. That was a fairly big lock-up. I don't think it's a pit-stopping kind of lock-up, but a little bit naughty there. Leclerc has maintained the lead by scampering across there, leaving bits of curb in his wake. I think he'll just about get away with that. He's already had one warning for his driving, but he's driving for his life out there, isn't he? Trying to keep that Mercedes behind him.
Oh, lock up from Lewis Hamilton goes on into the runoff area at that first chicane. Well, they're already cheering in the grandstands for that one, and it has cost him second. Lewis Hamilton, after putting the pressure on Charles Leclerc to make mistakes, has now made one himself, and he goes on at the first chicane, and Valtteri Bottas takes second place. At the moment, by finishing behind his teammates in third, Lewis Hamilton would lose 3 points in his 65-point championship lead, and he might get one of them back again, so it would just be a 2-point swing. The gap was 1.6 seconds, it's now half a second, and he's got DRS as well. Will Valtteri Bottas be able to go for it into this chicane? No, but what he needs now is to avoid blocking up in the way that he did. He just needed a good exit out of that chicane, and then the chance was there into the next braking zone, and it has disappeared from him. He can see the celebration starting. He's got one more corner, the famous parabolica to go. Mercedes threw everything at him today. Charles Leclerc has coped brilliantly. He won in Spa. He wins in Monza. Charles Leclerc is the winner of the 2019 Italian Grand Prix. How about that?
You've done it.
But it is time for the celebrations. Charles Leclerc, Prince of Ferrari, King of Monza. on this Sunday afternoon. The Tifosi celebrate. What an epic race.
A little strong enough.